All right. Hey guys, Mr. Chris here. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about careers in art. Okay. So this is going to be a video on supporting your child's artistic pursuits. So if your child really likes drawing, really likes art, you're in the right place. So I'm a professional artist who's worked in the games, movies, and theme park industry. And I know how rewarding, but also how challenging a career in art can be. So if you're worried about your child being a starving artist or anything like that, then stay tuned. In this video, we're going to be answering the top 5 questions that parents often have when it comes to supporting their child's artistic interests. We're going to be talking about career prospects, how to best support your child, how to balance encouragement with practicality, the education and training needs to become an artist, and how to help your child navigate the art world and find opportunities to showcase and sell their work. So if you want to support your child's dreams, then let's get started. Okay, so question number one, let's see here. What are the career prospects for artists, and is it possible to make a living as an artist? So I want to say that being an artist isn't easy and it can be a struggle. There are many schools out there who say like, oh, 90% of their graduates, are making 6 figures and stuff like that. Take that with a grain of salt because obviously they want you to sign up for their program. Yeah, based on my experience, I think about like 50% of people end up doing a career in art, 50% like do something else, even if they've gone to the best school. It's important for your child to understand that being an artist, is almost like a privilege. Everybody wants to be an artist. It's super popular, and they need to be prepared for the challenges. So yeah, it can be. You can make a living in an artist, but it's going to require a lot of hard work, persistence, and dedication. It's also important for your child to have a diverse set of skills and be adaptable because the world's always changing. I think, 50 years ago, you can make a great living painting movie posters and book covers. Who does that anymore? Now it's all Photoshop. Nowadays, there's a huge career in doing concept art, visual development for animation, movies, video games. I did that. A lot of my friends doing that. But who knows if that's still going to be around? With the advent of AI, like things are always changing. So it's important to have a child, let them know that, hey, you got to stay flexible. What if the world changes, you have to change with it. All right, cool. So question number 2, what is the best way to support a child's artistic interests and help them develop their skills? So yeah, buying art supplies, enrolling them in art classes, supporting their efforts, that is pretty good. It's important to be supportive and encouraging. Letting them make their own mistakes and face challenges is an important part of the learning process. I would almost say sometimes I see a lot of successful artists rise when their parents really are against them. Okay, this sounds kind of strange. Now, I know you're a supportive parent because you're watching this video, but sometimes if you make it too easy for them, right, they're a little bit weak. But if you make them prove themselves, so like you still gotta make your child do like math homework, English homework, all the other stuff, almost make it like, okay, you have to do these things in order to do your art class. And if they're really passionate about art, they'll fight for it. So making them fight for their passion can sometimes be a little bit of a good thing. Also, speaking of challenges, joining art contests, also a great way for your child to showcase their work, gain exposure. This is also really good for, getting scholarships, getting a little bit of prize money. When you're applying for colleges, winning a couple of contests does look really good. So there are many art contests available, ranging from local, citywide events. Those ones definitely join. They're a bit easier. State and national contests are going to be a little bit harder. A lot of companies like Toyota, Adobe, I think I did this John Wayne Airport one. Airports have art contests. Just look for it in your local newspapers, and you can even like Google search them and stuff. So yeah, it's really good for helping them grow. But also, if they get to win, go to the awards ceremony, they get to meet other really dedicated, passionate artists. And I think seeing other kids who are also as passionate and talented as them is really good for their mindset. Okay. So number 3, how can parents encourage their child to pursue their passions while also being practical and preparing for the future? Yeah, so definitely I know a lot of parents are probably a little bit worried about this. So yeah, let them know that it's not easy. You do want to encourage them. I think that it is important for, I know like a lot of kids who are really good at art happen to not get really good grades at other subjects, okay? And you can't win like every single competition, but it's important to have a little bit of math and English skills, right? I know a lot of artists are like, oh, I'll never use algebra, but personally in art, I use it all the time, right? Quick example, like your canvas, you have a 4x5 canvas. Now it's 16 inches on one side. What is the other dimension? Practical things like that, really common. But in addition, if you're an artist, most likely you're going to be dealing with business, sales, revenue, numbers, whether or not you are, working for a company, negotiating pay raises, or you have your own business where you're selling your art on social media. I think doing a little bit of math and excelling in math is a good thing. Also, English is also going to be really good. Just because, let's say you are in a corporate environment, right, working for Disney or something, writing emails, right? I have some students who are very talented artists, but when they write an email to me, I'm coaching them. It's like, oh gosh, I wish their writing ability was a little bit better. They would look more professional. Also, they're probably going to be, communicating on social media to their fans and employer prospects. So, make sure that their English and math skills are relatively good. This is, I think, will set them up a bit better. All right, number 4, what kind of education and training is necessary to become an artist, and how can parents help their child access these opportunities? So yeah, definitely it depends on what type of training you want to do. In a lot of cases, a bachelor's degree in art, design, not graphic design, because that's like kind of a different field. I did industrial design, entertainment design, illustration. Keep in mind that graphic design is like designing logos and stuff. Which is good too, but it's not like drawing and painting and stuff. This is kind of a different field. But I do want to mention that in a lot of cases, practical experience and a strong portfolio meaning like your body of work, may be more important than the place you went to school for. And the reason why I say that is that, like many careers in art and arts, success as an artist isn't just based on your educational background. Sometimes raw talent, persistence, and a strong work ethic may be more important. And I want to compare it to a field like singing and dancing, right? If you're like an entertainer, where your natural ability and your reputation matters more than where you went to school, right? Like when you're listening to Ariana Grande or Michael Bublé sing, you're not asking like, well, where did he go to art college? Where did he go to study? Like maybe they did go to good school, maybe they didn't. Okay, maybe they went to Juilliard, but and I'm just saying like it's important for your child to know that, hey, like your ability takes precedent over like, hey, your mommy and daddy got you to the best art school. Your child still needs to work for that ability. All right. Question number 5, how can parents help their child understand and navigate the art world, including finding opportunities to showcase and sell their work? I do want to say that, at least in 2023, social media is increasingly important for artists. It's how they connect with fans, connect with employers, clients. It's how they show their work and find job opportunities. Some people make a living just on their social media. I do know some artists making 6 figures a month, with Patreon and Instagram and stuff like that. It's a whole new world out there. So it's important. I think it's important for your child to be somewhat versed with social media and have a strong online presence. This is where like a little bit of video editing, audio, website development, and even like a basic understanding of like AI and coding might come into play in the future. So yeah, I definitely think, yes, you want to be good at art, but also like keep up with the times. You have to get good with technology as well. So yeah, that's about it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do have art classes. If you guys want to sign up for that, I do have private and group lessons. So link below. Thank you so much and good luck. Bye.